Yeah. Again, good afternoon, everyone. It is nice to be able to present about our beloved faculty, the Faculty of Psychology, Universitas Padjadjaran. My name is Frederick Purba. I am the Vice Dean of uh, Academic Student Affairs and Research. Our Dean say hi to everyone, Ibu Zarotur Hinduan. She very hope that everyone can, enjoy this presentation and also to visit our website, and hopefully that some of you will finally join us in probably international class or our international our modular courses and so on. I will explain it in a few more minutes. Um, yeah, let's start first with a little bit of history. The faculty itself was established since the 2nd of September 1961. So this year, actually in September, we will have our 60th anniversary. It was established by one of the Indonesian army officers. They were sent to the Germany and the Netherlands to study psychology, and then one of them with their colleagues, his colleagues, started the Faculty of Psychology, and then later on, this Colonel Dr. Sumantri Harjo Prakoso was becoming the first dean of the faculty. And up to 1983, the faculty only has a bachelor program. At that time, for sure, a little bit different. The bachelor program that time and the bachelor program of our nowadays or the present time. But in 1983 to 1984, we started to have the master degree of psychology in science, especially in education, and also we started the doctoral degree, so the postgraduate education. And along with some other universities, some other faculties in UNPAD, we moved to the place that we are now in Jatinangor, West Java, in 1996. So before that, the faculty was located in the middle of the city, in Dago Street, but in 1999 we moved to Jatinangor. And sorry about this. In 2000, actually in 2000, the faculty established Bureau of Psychological Service and Innovation. It is located still in Jalan Dago. And then in 2010, we started different, different degree. Now we have four. We have bachelor's degree. We have master's degree in more in science way, and we have a postgraduate program, a professional one for those who has bachelor diploma from psychology and then want to be a psychologist. And then we have also a postgraduate program in terms of doctoral degree. So that's a little bit of history about the faculty. What is the vision of the faculty? It is already established some years ago, and we consider this vision is still a good vision, something that we all want to achieve. So we want it in up to next year in 2020. We aim to become a leading tertiary institution at regional level. Of course, in the development of science and applications of psychology, and not to be just focused on ourselves, but the faculty itself, the science of psychology itself, also always aim for the welfare of humanity. And starting 2023 up to 2027, we aim to become a leading institution at international level in the development of science and applications of psychology for the welfare of humanity. So we are gradually trying to be more internationalized up to next year in the level of regional level, so Southeast Asia. Then in 2027, hopefully we are already in the top 500, even probably UNPAD in the top 500, and psychology as a faculty should be well recognized internationally, not only in Southeast Asia. How we would do that? We want to focus on a sustainable psychological science. So not only in one time or the present time, but also for a sustainable development of science, especially in the field of psychology. We would like to produce professional academic people. Also, we spend a big effort to continuously improve the welfare of a community. So then the last one is we want to develop the competent academicians who are competitive and uphold academic and professional ethics. So by doing these four things, we hope that we can achieve in 2027 becoming a well-recognized institution in the international level. Next, this is one of the department. This is a picture of the Department of Educational Psychology, where my officer, my head of international office of the faculty resides. I mean, he works there. Let me. Yes. Yes. This one. This is Pak Hari Setiawibowo. I have to introduce him to you, and he is the head of the international office in the faculty level. He and his team prepare all this presentation, but in the end we have 3 professors now. We have 33 lecturers with master degree, and we have 19 lecturers or academic staff with doctoral degree. So we hope then within this year we will get more doctoral degree, and also we will attract more. We will have also more professors, not only associate professors but also tenure ones, and we want to attract more lecturers, the newer one with a doctoral degree. And yes. What we achieved as our academic staff achieved in 2020, we have 277 patents, and we have about 28 our publications in Scopus Index journals. In national publications, about 156, and we have 2 products that is considered judged in the level of technology level 7 to 9. This is what our academic staff achieved. As I mentioned before, we have 4 study programs. The first one is the bachelor degree. Bachelor degree is nationally accredited as A, so it is a very good one. Then every student then can have to go about 145 credits. They will learn about basic psychological theories and concepts, and the career choice after you finish the bachelor degree program, so you got we call it Sarjana Psikologi, then you could be be a human resource development officer, you could be counselor, a startup researcher, measurement tool instrument developer, a trainer, content creator, and sports psychology, and others. So we always said that wherever there is still human, then you still need psychology there. So the future will be open up very widely for you if you study psychology in the Faculty of Psychology of Unpad. That's the bachelor's degree, and for master degree in more in the science one, um, it consists of 4 semesters. So first and second semester is more into courses. The third one will be for the research, and we hope that the students will be finished their education in the third or in the fourth semester. It is still accredited B nationally, but we aim to improve it this year or later on next year in the national level. Sorry, I forgot that we aim for also, we have the bachelor degree program to be internationally recognized in 2 years. So that's the aim of the faculty. Then this is a multi-entry one. The first one, the master's degree of psychology as a science, a multi-entry, so everyone can enroll in this study program. Then because we will prepare them in the first semester what they need to know about psychology. The second master degree program is professional postgraduate program, already accredited A, and this is a mono entry one because you have to be finished from the psychology as your bachelor degree, because we in this program we produce psychologists. So if you are coming from psychology as your bachelor program, you are feel free to enroll or in this program. So the third one is the doctoral degree. It is already accredited A. The program is oriented to a biopsychosocial approach through experimental, quantitative, and qualitative research, and also modeling approaches. We encourage the doctoral candidates to produce many published scientific articles and in international levels and also national levels, and still be able to balance the development of theory and application of practice in the field. So the curriculum itself, I already introduced some of the curriculum, but for the bachelor degree, we have now the outcome-based education curriculum with capstone course design, especially for the students from the that started their education in 2020. This is, I think, aligned with the Kampus Merdeka, Merdeka Belajar by the ministry. So, and I mentioned earlier that there are 145 credits. There are a lot of concepts and theories in research of the area of psychology will be taught, like research methodology, psychometrics, test construction, statistics, and also experimental psychology. Also in the areas of like developmental psychology, personality psychology, social psychology, and other areas like more applied psychology, like how to design a training program, a family developmental psychology, marketing psychology, and so on. So this is what we offer in the bachelor program in terms of the curriculum. For the master degree in the science, that there are 5 specializations that we offer: the human resource and corporate psychology, social psychology, developmental psychology, health psychology, and psychometrics. So if you want to go to learn about especially the social psychology or nowadays health psychology, because in this time of pandemic, I think health psychology is one area that everyone's really interested in. So feel free to enroll in our master degree of science. Then in the professional psychology master, that we follow the curriculum established by the Association of Indonesian Higher Education Institutions of Psychology. So if you are a student in this program, you will be trained as a psychologist first as the general psychologist, that you will learn about the how to be a general counselor and general psychologist. But in the second semester, you will be be directed to one of 6 majoring fields of proficiency. You could choose to become an adult clinical psychology, or child and adolescent clinical psychology, or industrial and organizational psychology, or educational psychology. There are 2 more, social psychology and engineering psychology, but it's been still some discussions whether we should move it not in this program, but to move it into the one I previously explained, the science one. But we aim to open also the other one, community psychology, hopefully next year. And if you want to join us in doctoral degree, the doctoral degree, I mentioned earlier that we try to balance the curriculum between the theory development and also application of practice in the field. There are professors and PhDs who have extensive research and practice experience in the field of psychology. We are currently pioneering the joint program. I will mention it later on. We have the collaboration with the several universities in the Netherlands and also in Malaysia. We hope that this will, increase the international recognition of the faculty itself. Yeah, there are some international programs. So probably compared to previous presentation, that we not yet have a double degree program for the bachelor one. But we aim to have a double degree within this year or next year the latest. We are still finalizing the details, but for our education in the bachelor degree, we have several international activities like virtual mobility with Maastricht University from the Netherlands, where the students of in our one of our course, the cognitive psychology, work together with the students from Maastricht University, doing some coursework, doing some tasks, joint tasks. They have to produce something. They'll do joint activities and so on. So it has been probably more than 4 years that we have that, and we expect that this program will be not only continued, but also will be expanded to other universities, not only in the Netherlands, but across the globe. We have some professors from Radboud University, also University Kebangsaan Malaysia, and I mentioned earlier that we will have also international class coming soon. Not only international class, but also a double degree coming soon. For the master degree, we have some visiting professors from Maastricht University and Vrije Universiteit from the Netherlands. They taught in a class of pain management and intervention, for example, or mental status examination. So it's more into more clinical psychology. I forgot to mention that we have, for the bachelor degree, we have a class together with the students from the Radboud University. The title of the course is Interpersonal Relationship. So I think it is not only useful for the students of psychology, but we also want to include more students not only from our faculty but also from the other faculties, because I think interpersonal relationship is important for a lot of people. Regarding the doctoral degree, we have a joint supervision and a double degree with Maastricht University. We aim within a year or two, we will expand this to other universities, because we are now have also joint supervision with UKM, the University Kebangsaan Malaysia, and I personally aim to have joint supervision with the Erasmus Medical Center of the Netherlands. So let's hope that we can fulfill that. And some online courses, we have online modular courses with Vrije Universiteit and Erasmus University Medical Center of the Netherlands with the topic of measurement of quality of life. So me and Pak Hari are involved in this modular course. And yes, body of students, we have 701 undergraduate program students, 177 in the master degree and 41 in the doctoral degree. We are looking forward to have you to increase this number of students for sure. And we have various achievements from our students. I mentioned earlier, several minutes ago, the achievement of our academic staff. This is the achievement of our students. We have 32 national level achievements, 2 student exchange, 13 in entrepreneurship program, 4 in the level of international achievement, and we have produced 31 programs that consider in a creative level. So if you want to know, you can visit our website. And for our bachelor degree, that about 85%, so it's quite high, of our students get job less than 6 months after they graduated. So this is a quite high number. Hopefully that will attract more students into the faculty. There are some facilities. This is one of our academic staff, Ibu Yanti, and this is our students that doing a psychological test. We have psychometry laboratory and information system. We have laboratory of psychology, library, student center, sports field for sure, then canteen, because everyone needs some food before they can study well, praying place, and counseling. We have counseling center. This counseling center is not only for the students of psychology, but all students of Universitas Padjadjaran, also the teaching staff and also the administrative staff of the Universitas Padjadjaran. We have 3 main buildings in Jatinangor, and also we have 2 buildings in the Dago Street in Bandung for counseling center and also master degree. These are the pictures of the logo of the institutions that we have international cooperation up to now. We have a lot of cooperation with University Kebangsaan Malaysia, Maastricht University, Erasmus MC, Vrije Universiteit, Radboud, and University of Malaysia, Sarawak. Some of you may ask why most of them are in the Netherlands, because if you remember, we have our founding fathers are the army officers that finished their study in the Netherlands and Germany. So then we have a good, long time collaboration with universities in the Netherlands, and we hope that we can expand it to Germany, to Germany and to Australia. In the meantime, we are now finalizing the details. And for United States, there will be 1 or 2 collaboration or cooperation in the future. I think if you would like to know, you can ask questions and contact us. This is our website. We have probably 100% in Bahasa Indonesia and roughly 60 to 60% in English. This is the email of the international office in the faculty level for Pak Hari, and this is our Instagram. So we share the info also in Instagram, but now I think we have to move up our, move our games up to also produce or share the faculty programs and so on in Instagram, but also in English. I will share this to our international office in the faculty. I think that's all from me. Uluna?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Frederick, for your great presentation about Faculty of Psychology. As we know, Faculty of Psychology is also one of the most favorite faculties, even in Indonesia, isn't it, sir?
Indeed, yes. One thing that is quite special from us is there are a lot of, I forgot, more than 100 faculty of psychology across Indonesia, but up to now, I think only 2 that are, we receive the students from the, how do you call it in English? In high school, is from IPA, the science.
The major, sciences major.
Yeah, science major from their high school. Okay. There's only 2 or 3. The others more in social science. So that's why, it is a lot of students.
It's extraordinary.
Indeed. And last year in the SNMPTN, we have, I think, 1,700 applicants for only 50 places. About 1 to 30 something students. That only 1 out of 32 students. One out of 46 students that is going to be accepted.
1 out of 46 students.
Yeah.
Wow, it is very competitive.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir, for the additional information. Okay, so we already have several questions. Before that, there's sir, who? Sorry, there's head of. Head of International Unit. Yeah, okay. Hello, sir. I want to read the Zoom name, but it's too long. You could introduce yourself before we move to the Q&A session. It's
okay. So Pak Hari will introduce himself. Feel free, Pak Hari.
Hello, Luna. Hey, everyone. My name is Hari Setiawibowo. I'm the head of International Unit in Faculty of Psychology, Universitas Padjadjaran. So when you are want to join with us, welcome. And if you have questions, please email to us, and then I will help you. I will try to help you regarding information that you need. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your help. Okay, that's it. If there's any question, you guys can send an email to the email that already mentioned before. Okay, so right now we're in the Q&A session. We already have 4 questions, but the 3 question is in Bahasa. That's okay. We'll answer it in Bahasa too. Okay, so the first question is, apakah di Fakultas Psikologi Unpad bisa mengikuti program pertukaran pelajar? Bisa ya, Pak ya? Tadi udah dijelasin ya?
Yes, we have that. You want me to answer in Bahasa or in English?
Oh, it's okay in English or in Bahasa.
Okay, so yes, we can. So we have some, the collaboration with a lot of universities, and some of them offer the students exchange. Probably Pak Hari will mention. I think we have within 2 or 3 years, we have some students from us that go to Ajo University in South Korea, and also a university in Japan. So there is very possible to do so.
Oke, so jawabannya berarti ada ya teman-teman program pertukaran pelajar, bahkan sudah ada mahasiswa psikologi yang ke Ajo, itu Korea ya Pak?
Ya, betul.
Ya, dan ke Jepang tadi itu. Oke, pertanyaan kedua. Next question. Jikalau dari disiplin ilmu lain ingin menjadi HR, HR, apakah bisa mengambil magister psikologi? Dan kira-kira jikalau disiplin ilmu lain mengambil magister psikologi, apakah bisa? Dan kira-kira arah prospek kerjanya kemana? Wah, ini udah about future, his future ini plan. Oke, boleh Pak dijawab.
Okay. If you want to, if you are coming, your bachelor program is not from psychology, can you go to a master in psychology? Yes, but not as the psychologist one, not the professional one, but it should be from the more, science one. That's why we have to sorry. And what is the future of the what do you call it? Graduating. You could be lecturer, you could be staff, and you could be an HR officer for sure, because that's what the specialty of, the one of I mentioned, but we have 5 for that one, the HR. Then you learn more about the HR and how to becoming. Actually, this is more about the research in HR. But you can apply that if you are going to be an HR officer. So yes, I may translate it to Indonesia. Ya, boleh kalau dari multi entry, bisa dari manapun masuk, nanti akan tetap dibekali dengan psikologi secara umum di semester 1. Di semester 2 akan lebih banyak masuk ke kekhususan tadi, peminatan tadi tentang HR. Banyaknya memang menjadi, kalau HR itu banyaknya praktisi HR, gitu ya, tapi juga dosen di bidang industri terkait soal organisasi dan industri dan organisasi. Ya.
Oke, kayak psikologi industri gitu ya Pak ya?
Ya, betul, psikologi industri dan organisasi ya.
Izin menambahkan, Bang.
I've heard that.
Yes, boleh, Pak. Kalau terkait dengan prospek kerja, sebenarnya kajiannya bisa macam-macam tadi ya, bukan hanya terkait dengan researcher, tapi juga bisa menjadi misalnya fasilitator di dalam fasilitator komunitas ketika mempelajari psikologi sosial, bisa juga bergerak di konsultan untuk perilaku politik, perilaku konsumen dan segala macamnya. Jadi terkait dengan karena di dalam sains kita bicara tentang bagaimana perilaku dalam konteks-konteks tertentu, termasuk perilaku kesehatan. Makanya seringkali yang ambil sains, misalnya health psychology, kebanyakan teman-teman dari kedokteran, teman-teman dari keperawatan, teman-teman dari kesehatan masyarakat itu ngambil health psychology yang memang tenaga kesehatan. Sementara kalau teman-teman dari industri kebanyakan ngambil HRD atau teman-teman dari aktivis sosial, misalnya dari NGO, seringkali mengambil psikososial karena terkait dengan komunitas maupun terkait dengan community development dan segala macamnya. Mungkin itu tambahannya.
Oke, terima kasih Pak. Jadi begitu ya tadi yang nanya, pokoknya prospeknya emang banyak ya Pak, bermacam-macam karena kan berbagai konteks juga gitu. Terus tadi bisa kalau dari disiplin ilmu lain tapi mau ngambil magister psikologi. Oke, so the next question in bahasa also. Pak mau tanya, apakah FAPSI Unpad menerima lulusan SMK di jalur SNMPTN? Nah ini gimana nih Pak?
Kalau ini yang mungkin saya perlu cek lagi ya. I need to check this one whether we have, whether it is possible to, the SNMPTN is by invitation, isn't it? The first one. Let me check. you can send an email to the email address that I sent you, that I show you earlier. Then we will ask the question. And you can visit. Actually, you can visit the website, and there is a page especially for SNMPTN. So saya saat ini lupa jawaban detailnya, jadi bisa kirim email ke email yang ada tadi saya tampilkan, atau kunjungi website. Di website itu ada infonya. Nanti jika kamu mengirimkan email ke kantor internasional, kami akan sampaikan jawabannya di situ. Daripada salah maksudnya, nanti berakibat buruk ya.
Ya, sebagai pertimbangan mengapa kok memang kami IPA ya, karena memang kalau yang SMA-nya bukan IPA itu akan berjuang sangat keras karena ada banyak mata kuliah yang memang dasar-dasarnya ketika dulu belajar kimia maupun ketika dulu belajar terutama biologi, ketika belajar misalnya neuropsikologi, ketika belajar berbagai macam yang berbau kimia, psikologi, dan fisikanya itu seringkali mungkin kalau yang basisnya bukan IPA itu bekerjanya akan lebih keras ya, biasanya belajarnya akan jauh lebih keras. Itu sebagai pertimbangan saja, namun secara resminya nanti kita akan jawab ya.
The last one will be in English because the question is in English, right, Uluna?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so the question is, that is really a good question. Does the Faculty of Psychology offer counseling in English or only in Bahasa Indonesia? I assume this question is not about the courses, but the question is about the counseling for patients or clients that we offer. Yes, for sure it will be, how do you call it? There will be less options of psychologists that will be able to offer counseling in English, but we have some counselors or psychologists that can offer psychological counseling in English. And you also, because in what I show you earlier, that we have the counseling center mainly for students and the academic staff. But if you are not from UNPAD, you can go to our bureau that I mentioned. Also, I mentioned earlier that our service and professional innovation bureau. I will let you know. The website is. I have to check it first. Yes, the website is www.pip.unpad.ac.id. PIP stands for Pusat Inovasi Psikologi. So the www.pip.unpad.ac.id. This is for external first people. If you want to have a counseling or you would like to be tested with psychological tests, whether you are, like Pak Hari said, I'm from not from science, but I'm from social in my high school. I want to go to psychology UNPAD. Is it suitable for me or not? You can go there, you can call, you can have an appointment, and they will give you some psychological tests, and you will get some counseling. Or any other problem, psychological problems, feel free to access the pip.unpad.ac.id, and there you will find a more clear instruction and what are they offer. I think that.
Okay, thank you for the answer, Sir Frederick. That's it, guys. That it is have mentioned before that Faculty of Psychology has a counseling center, isn't it? And for it's usually for the UNPAD student, but if you guys non-UNPAD student, you also can visit at www.pip.unpad.ac.id. Okay, yes.
Ya, Uluna, And
Yes.
regarding counseling, we also deliver counseling via online, not only
Oh, via
physically.
online.
So we
Yes.
are also yeah, you just call us, and then because in the era of pandemic, right
We
now
should do it in online.
we
Yes,
have
sir.
a online counseling format.
Okay, wow, that's a good one. It is very informative because perhaps there's many people who need some psychological therapy or else. And in pandemic, we have nothing to do, but there's a solution: the online counseling from Faculty of Psychology Unpad. Okay, committee, is there any question? Okay, I think there's no more question. Before we close this session from Faculty of Psychology, I would like to ask some closing statement, one from Sir Frederick and one from Bapak Heri. Silakan, time is yours.
Thank you, Luna. I always, when someone asks me for a closing statement, it's just like, a Faculty of Psychology is probably now we aim really for international recognition. We will aim for more international collaboration, cooperation, classes, double degree, joint degree, and so on. So if you want to join us, feel I don't want to say feel free, but if you consider yourself that psychology is your what you want to do, the science that you want to be involved for at least 4 years. Most of the times, people or students, when I ask them, why do you choose psychology as your bachelor degree program, they say, "Oh, I like to hear other people's problems and help them solve them. I like to how do you call it, to help people. People come to me for help. I am an empathic person, and so on." So if you think that you are, fulfill that requirement, you can check all the requirements, and you can go to our website, and we welcome you to join us in the Faculty of Psychology of Universitas Padjadjaran. Thank you. Pak Hari?
Yeah, when you are join with us, you are not only join in the academic institution, but you will join in our family, because we have like a unique climate. For example, when the professor in psychology, we didn't call him or her with prof, but ce, mbak, apa, bang, teh gitu. So we have sometimes in terms of informal relationship, we are casual relationship between the lecturer and the student, but in the class, we have a formal relationship. So when you learn psychology, you are not learning regarding the science of psychology, but you also learn yourself and improve to be a better person. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. That was such a great closing statement to strengthen our motivation to study more. And of course, we hope that it will be beneficial for students who want to study at Faculty of Psychology. So, once again, thank you, Faculty of Psychology, for today.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Luna. Bye.
Thank you and bye.